If you like barbecue and pork ribs and you have a smoker of any type, then you're definitely going to want to check out this video. These ribs were absolutely spectacular. I got some amazing bark on them. The smoke ring is basically the entire rib. You can see there, that is serious. Holy cow. And guys, glazed to perfection with hot honey. Man, oh man, this recipe is super straightforward. I'm going to walk you through everything. Make sure you like and subscribe. You know what's up. It's your boy, SaucyRossy. Just like I'm always doing, I'm cooking pork ribs, guys. I love them. They're fantastic. As you can see here, I have these pork ribs all trimmed up and the silver skin removed. If you don't know about that, you can find other videos on my channel that walk through all that stuff. Maybe next video, I'll show you how to do that again. So I'm using maple Fixx by Mötley Q, and it's the first time I've ever tried this barbecue dry rub. I was very interested in it. I really enjoy maple flavor. As a Canadian, it directly speaks to my heart, and I knew that this was definitely the best way for me to get introduced to the Mötley Q seasoning line. As I'm watching recording this, sorry about all the vibrations there. I'm banging this rack of ribs around a lot. I should keep that in mind for the future. Anyway, what I'm doing right now is making sure that this rack of ribs is seriously seasoned. That's very important. As you can see here, I got every nook and cranny, top and bottom, and the sides as well. That's super important if you want to get a really flavorful bite and a beautiful bark. All right, now, I'm running my smoker today at 250 to 275 degrees. I run an offset smoker, so it's real live fire with wood, and it basically has a little more intense of a smoke flavor compared to pellet smokers, but you can do this exact same recipe on a pellet smoker or even a charcoal grill if you know how to run it low and slow around 275 degrees. It's not that difficult. So we're going to go low and slow, like I said, 275 degrees for the first 4 hours, or until you hit 165 to 170 internal. That's roughly the temperature we're looking for. And by putting it at such a low temp, it's going to come up to, come up that probably over the course of about 5 or 6 hours with the temperatures we're running at. So again, we just want to be patient. And as you can see here, as time is going on, we're building a bark. And that's because I'm spritzing it every 30 minutes or so with some apple cider vinegar. That apple cider vinegar is really just a super key player with ribs. But you can also swap it out for beer or orange juice, apple juice, or just straight water. Now, obviously, water isn't the most ideal, but what you're looking for is just to mist and keep humidity on the outside of the pork. So what I like to do though is use apple cider vinegar, because as that humidity evaporates off of the pork, it's going to leave that acidic flavor with it in the pork ribs, and that's going to definitely help build that flavor profile that we're looking for. Now, at about 4 hours, or once you've hit 160 degrees internal, you're going to do what I'm doing here. We're going to take some butter and smear it all over the bottom and top of the ribs and into some tin foil. Then I'm grabbing some hot honey, specifically the Halifax Honey Company's Stingin Hot Honey, and I am just lathering it onto this set of pork ribs. Now, I'm going to make sure to fold up the tin foil on the ribs, get it fully covered, put it back on the smoker, covered for 1 hour. After 1 hour, I'm going to take that hot honey and I'm going to go on a crisscross pattern, maybe even up or down once or twice. Don't worry about it. And we're going to go right there on the tin foil in the live fire barbecue and just finish it off with the ultimate glaze. Look, this is not difficult. You're doing the first 4 hours low and slow, 275. Then you're going to wrap it in tin foil with butter. If you want barbecue sauce, that's the perfect time to start introducing it. And you're just going to wrap it, let that bone pull start happening. It's going to come up around 203 degrees. And that's when you're going to open it up, let it just finish off with that tack. and then take it off to rest, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. That's all it needs. You can slice into it, and you have delicious bites of pork ribs, smoked low and slow. Not to mention, I was using applewood and maple, sugar maple, because I'm Canadian. I know that's not as popular as other people. A lot of people use oak. I feel bad for them. Sugar maple is so delicious. It has such a sweet and subtle flavor. It's just fantastic. I love it. And applewood. I really like fruit woods when I'm smoking low and slow like that. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. I hope you're still enjoying this. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm your boy Saucy Rossy, the Canadian king of backyard barbecue. Just enjoying myself, cooking up some delicious food. If you have any recommendations for recipes you'd like to see, or just comments about the recipe you just watched, please let me know in the comments below. Oh, dude, I can't wait to just make this again and devour some. Hot honey glazed ribs are fantastic. And shout out Mötley Q. This maple barbecue dry rub was great too. Thanks again. Take care, stay safe, have a great day.